There's a lot of questions in this space. There's a lot of questions in this space. This is not usual by any means. This is not usual by many means. However, today we are going to open up the floor to questions. There are some of you that have specific questions you would like to have answered. They could be personal to your soul's journey, or it could be a more collective issue of what is present in the consciousness of the collective. However they may fall, I request for anyone who does have a question to please come into seated form, to sit up, we'll start with you, at the very back. If you'd like to share a question, you're free to now. The question is, what shall I do on the planet now in a tangible way? This comes back to a very often asked question, which is of purpose, living your life's purpose. There are many variations and explanations to streams of consciousness that describe and depict that our soul has come to this planet with a very specific purpose. And the fear is that you may or may not be living that purpose. Are you fulfilling your purpose? Will you in turn die without completing your purpose? This is a question that haunts many people. And although there are variations of expressions of consciousness that would describe you according to astrological charts, past lives, experiences, wants, dislikes, personality traits, it is with a humble heart that I share to all of you that your divine purpose was already fulfilled the moment you were born. And that, in turn, for many of you, is disappointing. You already fulfilled your life's purpose when you were born. What does that make available for you? It allows you to create what your purpose could be. If you are a vibrational frequency on the planet that is sent here specifically to experience itself as that, to experience this surrounding, this holographic reality, and to the extent that you are, then know that you are in divine purpose at all times. Whether that divine purpose be to make coffee for a living, whether that divine purpose be to express yourself through art, whether that divine purpose be to start a foundation, it is your creation, and you are consistently and constantly shifting and ascending to new vibrations which would have new expressions of that purpose be fulfilled. But it is within your linear mind, within your physical expression, that you think it has to be so defined. Your purpose is to live, love, joy, play, create. Your purpose is that to the closeness of a child. And then with the society boundaries that you have created for yourself, you have then depicted that purpose and broken it down into various different forms of what you think you should be doing according to someone else's plan. Your purpose is to love, live, joy, create, and play. That is all. Everything else is your creation. And it is a self-imposed creation at that. The world will do well with or without your foundation. That is the fear that many of you have. Your fear is to be insignificant, so you find ways to be more purposeful. But you are not insignificant. You could never be insignificant. It is impossible. It is impossible to be insignificant. So allow yourself to play and to create and to be happy, joyful, free. This is an access point of consciousness that will actually allow you to tap into various energy frequencies that are a match to your frequency, which will in then turn express itself as some divine purpose. It is actually, in turn, a beautiful circular motion of loops. It is sad to say, but it is true. Your specific purpose will be found in that which you enjoy to do. These are choices that you made synchronistically before incarnating. There are people on this planet that are failing to do a single thing in their life because they are so caught up in trying to find their purpose. They spend their whole life looking for their purpose. They waste life looking for their purpose, not realizing that they have filled their purpose by taking their first breath. By coming into this reality and expressing their love and their light. You are purposeful by mere creation. There is another thing that I'd like to talk about. That which has to do with your defined purpose. There is a shift on the planet, as you can all see very clearly. The, how would you say, other side. Other side. Many of you feel as though you're losing to the other side. The other side being ignorance. The other side being fear, hate. Yes? Yes. Yes. There are things that are to take place in this planet. Things that you can contribute to, but you need to understand this is like a mountain that's falling down.
No amount of strength or conscious mantras will shift the mountain. There are things that are going to take place on your planet within the next year that are very profound, that will seem and assimilate to your consciousness as if this is wrong or bad or sad. Remember what was said in the beginning of this channeling: your awareness is your gift. It is the specialty that makes you you. Your awareness of the truth. There are things that are going to happen this year, and your reaction to them will make all the difference. Please note this, in this moment, in this time, that you have received this information today. Yes? There will be catastrophes of all kinds. And you will be there, a standing beacon of light, of love, of transparency. You will be the access point in the consciousness stream loop that will allow for frequencies of love and light to establish themselves as is. Your reaction to it is completely up to you. So you may participate with the rest and experience hate, fear, anxiety. Please note, this needs not be